This game is not suitable for children or those who are easily disturbed. Individuals suffering from anxiety or depression may not have a safe experience playing this game. Why is such a warning on this game? By playing Doki Doki Literature Club, you agree that you are at least 13 years of age and you consent to your exposure of highly disturbing content. Oh, I am okay. Oh, I think. Agreed. Okay. Welcome back to Hot Jam Gaming, everyone. I know it's been a long time, but I am Agony Aaron. What? You don't recognize me? You don't recognize me, do you? Well, how about this? You want that? You want that? Too bad! This is what you get. And we are back. It's just me today, and we are back. Today we're gonna play some Doki Doki Literature Club. Usually I'm not really into these visual novel type of games, but I've heard that this is not entirely as it seems, and I haven't had anything spoiled for me, but people are telling me that I should play this. So, here we go. Yeah, people were telling me that I should play this just because it's actually not what it may seem, and the results may surprise me, but I don't know, it just seems like a regular visual novel to me, but okay, here we go. Hey! I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance. Oh, that's my dog, by the way. Enough of that. I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori. Oh, a nice name. My neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself making... What? Sorry. I'm a bit dyslexic. You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. I would too. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. Why? However, I just saw an idol in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. God damn, I am such an asshole. What's wrong? I overslept again. Yeah, no shit. But I caught you this time. Good job. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. Aren't I such a kind person? You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. Oh, by the way, you like the Seahawks cap? Gotta represent. I'm also wearing it inside because it's freaking cold in here and I'm cheap, so I don't like to turn on the heat. In case you were wondering. That's mean, Agony! Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine, fine. But you did wait for me after all, because I'm kind. Wink, wink. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean, even if you want to. Fine, she caught me. Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Agony, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm not interested in joining any clubs. Kinda not. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. How do you know? How do you know? You don't even know me! You stop that. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I don't know. I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me, and I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Damn right! Just like I'm doing now. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Hey, I do just fine on my own, thank you! I don't need you. Your happiness is important to me, you know? And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a... What the hell's a NEET? in a few years because you're not used to the real world. What the hell's a neat? Is that what the kids use these days? You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright. Or look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. I am such a caring guy. No promises though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her... My dog, is this Haley! Sorry. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head, sorry. Alright, so far it seems like a regular visual novel. I don't see anything out of the ordinary, but oh well. I'll give it my full playthrough, I promise. If I can even last through all this cuteness thing. Alright, the school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs! Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Yeah! Hello! What? Sayori. Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought you know. Know what? Well, that you could come to my club. I wonder what club that is. Sayori. Yeah? There's no way I'm going to your club. Meanie. Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title Vice President. Well, aren't you self-important? That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please! Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Ooh, cupcakes! I'm in! I'm all in! Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead or if she's so cunning as to have planned all... God damn, you are interrupting this play session, you know that? Or if she's so cunning as to have planned all this out. Shh. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Damn right. I'm all in it for the cupcakes only. Yes, let's go! And thus today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. Hey, I would too. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here! I told you, don't call me a new member! I glance around the room. Oh, hello. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. It's a pleasure meeting you too, girl number one. Is that your name? Sayori always says nice things about you. Of course. Girl number two! Seriously? You brought a boy? Hey! That is sexist! That is sexist right there! Just saying. I could be in the Literature Club! Way to kill the atmosphere. Hey! Ah, Agony AJ, what a nice surprise. Well, finally, a warm reception. Well, actually, okay. 2 out of 3. Welcome to the club. How do you know my name, by the way? All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. Yeah, okay. Alright, enough of that. That's getting creepy. What are you looking at? You, apparently. If you want to say something, say it. So, sorry. Natsuki? Oh, so you're Natsuki. I hear your cupcakes are bomb. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. Sayori? You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back toward the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. Right, I see that. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Oh, that's alright. Oh well, it's nice to meet both of you. Excuse me. Maybe that's what this game does. It sounds like you already know Monica. Is that right? I do? That's right. Yeah, I knew her. Girl number 3, of course. It's great to see you again, Agony AJ. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Stalker. And I got my eye on you. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Oh, okay, one of those. Basically, completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica. Hey, come on. I have more self-confidence than that. Come sit down, Agony. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. Okay, you are good. Hey, you gotta go. You gotta go. Go on, go. Be ready. Pardon the interruptions by the dog. Alright, where were we? Art, get the cupcakes. Yay! That's what I came here for. Hey, I made them. Art, get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? Tea and cupcakes, they go well together. The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there is one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrap tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? I am ready! Give me those cupcakes! Ta-da! Wow! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. Whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Don't mind if I do. Sayori grabs one first, then Monica. I follow. It's delicious! Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take the bite. Natsuki is quiet. Why, Natsuki? I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. I noticed you. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. Didn't she say she did it? This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like haven't I heard this somewhere before? Huh? Made them for you or anything? Oh, okay. I thought she was... What was that sentence before? Yeah, I thought you technically did, Sayori said. Or Sayori said that you did. Well, maybe, but not for, you know, you, dummy. Okay, fine. Jeez, I didn't expect you did. Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, crack the neck. Doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? Yeah, I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not. Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I do. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. What, are you jealous? So what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. I tell you a secret. It was because of all the cute girls. Okay. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori, which is true. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so that's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member of any of the major clubs. Weren't you leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica really is a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow in this club before we... my god, I can't read. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Right, everyone? Yeah! We'll do our best. You know it. Yeah! Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. I can only imagine someone like Jason playing this game. God, he'd be drooling. You know I said it! Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So, Egg and the AJ, what kinds of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? I muttered quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. Ah, you're interested, aren't you? I can tell. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Oh, come on! Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad face. Her sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. Telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Yeah? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. You're one of those, huh? I read a horror book once. I desperately grabbed something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you. I guess you could say that. If a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called... Don't say it out loud! And give that back! Fine. Your cupcakes are Your cupcakes? Your poems? Everything you do is just as cute as you are. Sayuri sidles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. Ooh, it's getting to be that novel, huh? Is this why it's not suitable for little kids? I'm not cute! God damn. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Oh. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet? I understand how Natsuki feels. I do too. It's kind of hard. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence, yep. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing them the deepest reaches of your heart. You have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it! Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Agony AJ? Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Oh, why not? I mean, why wouldn't? Okay, that's enough. Sorry. Suri may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. I wonder why. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But I'm sorry, I thought... Hey, Gunny. You all... I'm defenseless against these girls. Oh god! I can't... The sad puppy dog eyes! No! My only weakness! How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I joined the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Yes, I'm so happy. Suri wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey, you really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. Well, I'm not gonna say anything about it. That kind of did, hook me in. And that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Well, thank you. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Maybe I should save. Why doesn't my mouse work? God damn. God damn it, work! There we go. That's weird. Yes. Yes. What the fuck's going on? Okay. That's odd. I think with that we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Maybe that was just a weird bug or something. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Agony, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Oh, no, I'm kidding. Yeah. Did I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continued to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki cleaned up their food. Hey, Agony, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? Oh, fine. That's right, Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in the literature club? Of course, why not? Perhaps I'll leave the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, I just need to make the most of my circumstances and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Okay, I'm not seeing anything odd. Seems pretty normal to me. I mean, I don't really get what the odd thing is. I'm gonna save. Because I can, I guess. Alright. Why is it only 3 of them? Okay. Maybe. What should I choose? What should I choose? Kawaii! Let's go all typical Japanese creep. Yeah? Bliss. Clumsy. Twirl. Ooh, whoa. Tragedy? Let's throw a little edge in there, huh? Pout. Existence. Kiss. Sugar. Ribbon. Cry. Analysis. Pleasure. Oh my god. Disaster. Bed. Flower. Excitement. Congruence. Nightgown. Ooh, nightgown. One more? Okay. This is for all the marbles. Sadness. Okay. What? Okay. Again, Agony. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Agony. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Actually, it kind of is. It's just playing this game in general kind of is. Like, it seems like a regular visual novel to me, or dating sim, whatever. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. I did not! And last year, too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. Yeah, that's pretty much the idea. But if you don't care, if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Okay. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. That's why you parked up. I caught you. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature! Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Agony always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. Oh, man. Okay. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Because I'm such a nice guy, you know? Cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. I know. Do you keep thinking that? Sorry, that's because your room is so messy it's distracting. Sorry, notification on my phone. I should flip this over. And you almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? Read, Sayori. What's wrong with you? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come? You and Agony can become good friends too. Sayori? As usual, Sayori becomes oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know? Wait, Sayori? Me? Oh, not really. Oh, come on, Yuri. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. Oh, I'm sure it's not. What is it? Never mind. Come on already! Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue this situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah. I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted. This is this girl accidentally being so cute. Oh god, I can't resist. Even if she picked out a book she thinks I like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew! Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Sarah and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in the book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Man, it looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I slumped down into the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature related by myself like this? I guess I could always read some of the book Yuri gave me, but I'm feeling a little too tired to read. I could probably fall asleep right now. Close my eyes and end up listening in on Sayori's conversation with Monica. They're probably gonna seem really lame compared to all the other clubs though. Well, we can't give up. The festival is our chance to show everyone that literature is all about. The problem is that the idea of a literature club sounds too dense and intellectual. But it's not like that. But it's not like that at all, you know? We just need a way of showing that to everyone. Something that speaks to their creative minds. That doesn't solve the problem though. What do you mean? Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place if it's a literature event. So it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know? And after they come, we can do the thing to speak to their creative minds. What's this? Sarah is taking this really seriously. It's rare to hear her deliberating like this. Huh, that's a good point. In that case, do you think food will do the trick? What kind? Oh, well, I guess we could... Cupcakes! Good thinking. Natsuki would love to do that. Ah, you're right. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly. That wasn't why you suggested it. Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy. Cupcakes it is then. I'm hungry. Anyway, we still need to work out the details of the event itself. I find myself smiling. In the end, Sayori is still her usual self, but therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Ah, I knew it. Childhood friend. Always does the trick. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, Sayori can put her mind to things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I end up letting her get on my case about things. I can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes. Wow. Okay. Yeah, I open my eyes to find Sayori's face filling my vision. Jeez. I nearly fall out of my chair. Sorry. Wait. Actually, I'm not sorry at all. Uh-oh. It's your fault for sleeping like that. I'm sorry! I'm sorry! It's just so boring! This isn't the napping club. Does our school have a napping club? You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in the club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know. You need to get used to it. Fine. Don't say that so loud. I glance over my shoulder, see Monica overheard. That's true, though. Yeah. I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayori. That's what I do best. That's a problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? Not every day. That's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time? It's a secret! I knew it. Come on. Oh, not again! Don't do that again! Not that face! I can't resist! At least give me the benefit of the doubt. I can't even do that. Look, Sayori, it's written all over you. Sayori glances around at herself. How's it written all over me? You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look, your hair is sticking out all around here. I run my fingertips down the side of Sayori's hair, trying to straighten it out. Oh god, smooth! I'm so smooth! Man, you really need a brush for this. My hair is just really hard to get right. I won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't straight either. And there's a toothpaste stain on your collar right there, or right here. I tried to wipe off the stain with my finger, but nobody would ever notice that. Of course they would. God, I'm such an asshole. Nobody's gonna tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I don't really care about that. Hey, you meanie! You don't even keep your blazer buttoned up. Seriously, Sayori, why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet? Ouch! Dude, come on! Give her a break! That's super mean! Sorry, but you'll thank me later. I don't think she will. I start to butter her blazer from the bottom? Are you serious? Once you see how much better it looks, you change your mind. Okay! Uh-huh! Oh yeah. You're being super slick there, but... This is so funny. What is? Well, I was just thinking how weird it is to have a friend who does these kind of things. God, why are you looking at me like that? Don't say that. You make me feel weird about it, stupid. It's okay though. I'm happy we're like this. Aren't you? Is it getting hot in here? I guess. Hey, be careful. The button might come off. Why is this one so hard to close? Oh my god, I struggled to fully close the button near her chest. I wonder why. Dude, does this thing even fit you properly? It did when I bought it. Sigh. If you ever buttoned it, you would have noticed it sooner than that it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about? It means my boobs got bigger again. Oh, how convenient! How convenient! Don't say that out loud. Anyway, you look much better now, so, why does it feel strange to see Sayori's blazer buttoned up like that? Maybe because I want to see it unbuttoned! Oh god. It's so stuffy. Ew, Jesus. It's not worth it at all. Sayori hastily unbuttons her blazer once more. Uh-huh. Phew! That's so much better. Sayori puts her arms out and twirls around. So if I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right? I'm sure it won't be a problem. What kind of logic is that? And why are you saying that like it's a good thing? Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't even let you do things like this. That's true. And you take care of me better than anyone else would anyway. So that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned. Ah, I see your ploy. I see your ploy. You want me to keep buttoning up. Alright. Stop saying all these embarrassing things. Eh? I didn't say anything embarrassing. Jeez. Well, anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier. Only if you focus on going to bed earlier. I can't make any promises. Fine, fine. It's a deal. I guess we really are better at taking care of each other than we are at taking care of ourselves. Oh, man. Yeah, I guess so, huh? So maybe you should come wake me up in the morning. You're doing it again, Sayori. Oh, but I was joking that time. Man, it's impossible to tell with you sometimes. Okay, everyone. Eh? Monica suddenly calls out. Why don't we share the poems we wrote now? Yay! Agony? I can't wait to read yours. Yeah, same. I failed to sound enthusiastic, but Sayori still trots away to retrieve her poem. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Maybe? I kinda did? I just picked a bunch of random words and put them together. Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait! Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers on in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Oh, I get it. Who should I show my poem to first? Maybe I should save. If it's one of those choice things. Plop. Alright. Okay, what do we got? Let's go with Sayori. I like her the best so far. I'm definitely the most comfortable sharing it with Sayori first. She's my good friend after all. Ooh. Oh my goodness. This is so good, Agony. Really? You have very low standards. I love it. I had no idea you were such a good writer. How good are you at literature if you think mine's good? Sayori, you must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. I really don't. Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either. Jeez. I'm sure Yuri's opinion has to be a little more constructive than this. Maybe even Natsuki's. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it? Sayori, I'm on to you, eh? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people, you know? So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem. It's an Agony AJ poem! That's right. One of a kind. And that makes it feel extra special. I feel your feelings in it. Mm-hmm. Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest. How convenient of a spot for her to hug it. You're so weird, Sayori. I'm really happy just that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really part of a club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, Agony. Deep down, you're not a selfish at all, you know? Well, I am pretty nice, you know? You feel free to spread that rumor around, you know? trying new things like this for other people? That's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. I wonder what that could be. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah, and I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm going to hold you to that, then. Yay! Oh, she's so cute. Now you read my poem too, right? Of course. I guess. I don't have a choice, do I? Don't worry. I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. Let's see. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you miss me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away rain, eh? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast. That's kind of cute. Oh, rainy day though. Sounds kind of sad. Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? No! Just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself. Don't be mean! I still tried my best. Yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. Oh, nice. Or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast! Speaking of eggs and toast, I'm getting pretty hungry myself. Even though you were late to school, it's bad to skip breakfast. That's true. Even though I kind of do it regularly, I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. This was so much fun. Monika's the best. Yeah. But next time, I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. Ooh, who should I share it with next? Let's save there. Just in case. Okay. Alright. Natsuki's pretty cute. What? Oh, this awkward silence. Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you. Hey! Come on! That's a little blunt. Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. It just didn't invoke any emotions. Hey! I can get in touch with people's feelings, okay? So basically, it's not cute enough for your taste? Do you want to get smacked? I'll pass. Sigh. Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you like it. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try. That's about it. And she's criticizing my poem? The fuck, man? Yeah, I told you that you weren't gonna like it. That's kind of lying, but I like it. What? Just be honest. I am? Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that I'm right, that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly! I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. I got set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. Aren't you? A little self-absorbed there. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Who's next? Who should I show my poem to next? Save? Okay. Let's go with the head honcho, the president here. Hi, Agony! Having a good time so far? If you could call it a good time. I mean, this is a visual novel. I guess. Yeah. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Alright, can you just read my poem so I can move on? Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I keep that in mind. Of course I'd be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Agony. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we're all learning to get past soon. Damn, all this reading. Yeah, that's true. I had Monica my poem. I like this one. The poem I like makes me think of something Sayori will like. Oh, well. You're on to me. Is that so? You and Sayori are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if we had those sort of things in common. Ah, well. We may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really, really different. We are? Well, that may be the case. But maybe there are also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you. Sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you think. So I think that's the kind of vibe I get when reading your poem. I'm sure you're not reading into it too much. I could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in any case, Sayori's writing has kind of a gentle feel to it. I can tell that she likes exploring with emotions like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too? Yeah, that's totally unexpected. Okay. Well, to each their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. Just kind of making it sound like Sayori might have some slight depression? That's just a guess there, but... oh, anyway, maybe that's where the rainy day fits in. It could take a little while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a bit biased toward their own kinds of styles. Yikes. Sorry. Itch on my back! But I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. But that's my aim, isn't it? To impress one of you? Get you all in the mood? Okay. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to be not very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in the wall. It could have been me. See the direction the sparkle protrudes. A noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend. I never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see! I reel, blind, like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retinas already scorched with the permanent copy of a meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I wasn't looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in. Oh, yeah. That speaks there. Right to the heart. Oh, God. Okay. So what do you think? It was okay, I guess. It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. Wasn't me. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you're never making any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Anyway, another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Okay. Let's see. That's a good save spot, right? Yuri is the last one. Alright, Yuri, what you got for me? Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. I didn't realize my poem was so long! Sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine, don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. No, it's not. I have you know, I am a very excellent modern day Edgar Allan Poe. Okay. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that might be after reading through it. So it's that bad? No! Did you just raise my voice? Or did I just raise my voice? I'm so sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick up a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone and she sounds like an expert, unlike me. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. That can be a little bit biased though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily, as if it's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers. Whew! I flicker back. Who'd you write this for? I'm sorry. I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking of that at all. But it took you a long time to read. I'm just a bad reader, okay? Give me a break! Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. Okay? That's a relief. Also, I liked the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short? I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest, Since it's your first time sharing, I want to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Hey, I can handle the more sophisticated stuff, okay? Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Agony. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing, really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things, too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. I'm still wondering back to why that warning was at the beginning of the game. Like, it seemed fairly innocent. I mean, aside from the fact that it's like, you know, cute girls, very attractive, is kind of going that direction. I can understand why it's not suitable for children, but it did say that, you know, this was supposed to be disturbing. Oh. Maybe it's disturbing because it's little kids. I glanced around the room. That was a little more distressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Yeah, how dare they! Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club, after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayuri and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. With this language. Eh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks? Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can it be that cute? How can that be cute? Why you feel like giving up? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Eh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayuri liked it. And Agony AJ, hey, don't bring me into this! So based on that, I'd gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. It's starting to be a catfight in here. Please, ladies, it's okay. And Agony liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. That's not what I... You're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Agony appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours. Ladies, please, don't argue for me. There's plenty of me to go around. And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Is everyone okay? Siri, don't leave! Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew aside. As soon as Agony started showing... Whoa! Oh, Natsuki! Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you! Whoa! I don't like fighting, guys. Suddenly, both girls turned towards me. Whoa, uh-oh. As if they just noticed I was standing there. Agony! She's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point of making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Agony. Uh-oh. Wait, there's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Agony? I don't know, okay? How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing, but whomever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. Let's save. Save is safe. Save, okay. Help me! Help me, Sayori! Natsuki glares at me, drying up any words I had in my mouth. So instead, I turn to Yuri. Yuri... Natsuki, anytime now, but Yuri's expression is so defenseless that I can't bring myself to say anything to her. Sayori! Eh? Yeah, everyone's fighting is making Sayori uncomfortable. How can the two of you keep fighting when you... Yeah, that's right, the both of you. When you know you're making your friend feel like this. That's... Agony? Well, that's her problem. This isn't about her. I agree. It's unfair for others to interject their own feelings into our conflict. Yeah, unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she's being. She would never! It's your immaturity that's made her upset in the first place. Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why nobody likes... Stop! Ah, thank God. Natsuki, Yuri, you guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people, and I love them because of their differences. Natsuki's poems, they're amazing because they give you so many feelings with just a few words. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone's so talented, so why are we fighting? Because, well, also, Natsuki's cute and there's nothing wrong with that. And Yuri's boobs are the same as they always were. Big and beautiful. that's what I mean. Sayori stands triumphantly. Monika stands behind her with a bewildered expression. I'll make some tea. Yuri rushes off. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. So this is why Sayori is vice president. I whisper to Monika. She nods in return. To be honest, I might come off as a good leader and I can organize things. I'm not very good with people, sorry. I've something on my lip here. I couldn't even bring myself to interject. As president, that's kind of embarrassing of me. Nah, it's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either. Well, I guess that just means Sayori is amazing in her own ways, isn't she? You could say that. She might be an airhead, but sometimes it's weirdly suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing. I see. Take good care of her, okay? You know I will. She is my childhood friend. It's nice to have those. Seriously. I would hate to see her get herself hurt. That makes two of us. Oh, you can count on me. Such a good guy. Monika smiles sweetly at me, causing my stomach to knot. Such a genuine person really does make a good president, regardless of what she says. If only I could get the chance to talk to her a little more. Shucks. I mean, she's alright. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun! Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. Agony, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome! In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. Oh, god damn it, do I have to write another one? And maybe you learn something from your friends, too. So your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination. Agony! Hey, ready to walk home? Aww. I like these walks home, you know? Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Despite the fact that it's a visual novel, it is kind of cute. So, I'll give it that. Sayori! About what happened earlier. What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I've ever seen them fight like that. Oh, because of handsome old me? Ladies, like I said, there's plenty of me to go around. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. Very much the opposite. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they make good friends with you. Phew! You know, Agony, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. Yeah, don't say. I'm so popular. That's... Every day is going to be so much fun. Sigh. Looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. I wonder what that is. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay. Yeah. Let's do this.